Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Battlestations Pacific. Last time we took part in the Battle of Cape Engano, and I think that was the one where we actually got to use two Iowa-class battleships side by side, which was really cool, and I really enjoyed that. And today, sub on patrol, undersea combat, investigate and respond to enemy presence in the area. Undersea combat, you say? Eh? That sounds like submarines, and I don't like submarines. But let's see what they have to say about the mission.
U.S. intelligence has intercepted a repeating radio signal from an unknown location, somewhere in the remote vastness of the Pacific. We have no knowledge of any enemy activity in the area, so we need a reconnaissance mission to find out what's broadcasting the signal.
Sounds pretty straightforward. Sink all transport ships, sink the escort destroyers, of which there appear to be two, and steal the Japanese recon plane. Huh. That sounds kind of cool. It said, ever wanted to fly a Japanese plane? Well, I mean, not exactly, but we kind of did anyways, because we went through the Japanese campaign first, so... No, but I have. I imagine it, on the inside is very similar to, you know, most planes. A plane is a plane is a plane, and they all kind of work the same general way. They'll handle it a little bit differently, but they all kind of work the same way for the most part. So, yeah. Anyways, continue. Catalina, Narwhal class, or Gato class. Well, of course we're going to be upgrading to the Gato class. I think we've seen all of those, both of those submarines, but I don't think we've actually seen the Catalina yet. Not in this kind of view, anyways. So... there it is. That's pretty neat. P11 Catalina. It's a lot bigger than it looks. Like, look at the size of the people inside. Like, the thing doesn't look that big until you start to realize how tiny the people are compared to it. Like, that's actually a huge aircraft. So, yeah, I've seen pictures of people standing next to these things. You would never guess they're as big as they are from like a video game or a movie or something, but yeah, they're absolutely huge. Anyways, Gato class submarine for us, which I believe is actually the type of submarine that was at the Buffalo Naval Park when I went there. I made a video of that. I believe that is actually a Gato class submarine that has been modified, of course, for more modern purposes, but originally it was Gato class. Anyways, let's get started on a regular difficulty. Submarine is also equipped with an artillery gun. Tis indeed. Though the Gato class at the museum I was at was not. That was probably removed during the modernization.
This is Recon Plane PBY-6A Catalina calling USS Nautilus. Come in, Nautilus.
Hearing your 5x5, Catalina.
We've located a supply convoy heading 270, coordinates 55.42 and 16.50.
Thank you, Catalina. We're on our way to give them a special delivery.
I like that they dove with people still standing on the deck and then they just vanished. Because that's how submarines work, if you didn't know. Okay, so let's do this. I suck with torpedoes, as we've seen on several occasions.
We can intercept the Japanese convoy.
Well, that's what we'll do then.
Go faster.
We're working on it, but it can't take too much pressure, sir. Any depth below periscope level could prove fatal. Caution advised.
Not what I wanted to hear. Keep working on it. We'll avoid diving. I'd kind of like my boat to stay in one piece.
Okay, I want to hit this destroyer.
Found us, sir. They're coming in fast. We're in torpedo range, sir.
All hands on station. Flush the tubes.
Where are you, buddy? Cannot see very well. Okay, launch. And launch like this. Those should hit, in theory. Oh yeah, they're gonna hit. And 2, for a destroyer, should be plenty to sink it. In this game, anyways. Also, there's the alternative of us turning the heck around like this. And oh, that one's down. Nice. Okay. We also have this alternative of turning around like so and using the rear torpedo tubes because the Gato class is awesome like that. So we're going to turn around, get these rear tubes up and ready to go. Part of why I want to do this is because it's a secondary objective, but also because these guys are going to be really, really annoying, pestering us the entire time. So, therefore, we are not at a good angle for this right now. So let's try to get a little more straight, like this. Here we go. Hey, buddy, what's up? Ah, that'll hit. And so will that one. 1 and 2. And that ought to sink that guy with relative ease. Right, 2 torpedoes. Yeah, good enough. Awesome. Now if we shall just turn around, these guys are totally defenseless, and we can have our way with them. Everyone get your minds out of the gutters. I know what everyone's thinking. It's the internet. It's not hard to know what everyone's thinking. I mean, do these guys have deck guns or what? Because if the answer is no, then what's stopping us from just surfacing and shooting them? I mean, a lot of them have at least, like, some weapons. So, there's that to consider. Also, if you can see the blue dot on our mini-map, don't freak out about that. That's just the Catalina continuing his scouting for us. Not that we need him to be scouting anymore, but there he is anyways, going about his business. We have an impressive amount of surface-based weaponry on this submarine, actually. 2 deck guns, some AA. Like, not bad, man. Not bad at all. Alright, well, I suppose we can attempt to hit these ones in the back while we're here. So let's try like there, and like there, and like there. These guys are moving so slow and we're so close, we could probably just fire straight at them and be fine. Like this. Well, at the bow anyways. Oh, let's see. He's gonna go down. If we turn to face these other 2 guys, we can actually use our rear torpedoes on that last transport there, so that's what I want to try and do. Go ahead and launch 2 fish on that guy. We're about to have our other forward torpedoes loaded, which we will use on this lead transport here. And like I said, we'll use the rear-facing torpedoes on the last guy. I'm getting a little bit better at this torpedoing business. Just a little bit. Well, I don't need to do that, actually, because I can just see him right here. Hello, good sir. How are you? We're about to be sinking. 1 and 2, and you should be done in a moment. And as for your friend back here,
he's going to the bottom.
Same story. Submarine badge. I assume that's for sinking 5 targets or destroying 5 targets with a submarine or something along those lines. There we go. Done. Let's go ahead and surface, get some air, because we're on half air.
Catalina, any contacts you want to share?
Alright, I do seem to remember this hidden objective as well. I think.
We've got a Japanese base in the area.
Okay, well, let's go and say hello.
Careful on the surface, Nautilus. There are bandits in the sky. We are returning to base. Catalina out.
Yeah, we want to actually head, like, over here. But we want to stay on the surface for the moment.
We've got to make this quick. I'm allergic to getting bombed.
And they're gonna drop bombs. One hit, it looks like we are on fire. Ah, that wasn't too bad. We're okay. It's actually kind of smart of them to stay behind me like that because I can't fire at them quite as easily when they're behind me. Well, I can't use the good AA gun anyways when they're behind me like that. So, good job on their part. Okay, let's go back to normal hull repair here. I can't quite hit those buildings. Oh, there we go. Maybe I can get some hits that time. Don't know. Hard to tell. Anyways, if we come over here, you can see there's a little scout plane just hanging out right there. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go over to the scout plane, and I believe we have to stop next to it or something. Not 100% sure. But if nothing else, it'll at least be a really good thing to shoot down the enemy planes that are pestering us. If nothing else at all. Speaking of them, they're coming back. We got one. Got two. But he did get his bombs away. And I believe if we go ahead and stop...
Sir, that Japanese plane has been left
right here.
unattended. We can get on
Yeah, there we go.
Good thinking. We can use it to recon the area. But we've got other stuff to do first.
Oh, we got another couple of planes coming in now. Oh boy, we're gonna sink now. Now we're gonna sink because I got a little overzealous. Okay, well, that was my bad. I don't know if you have to stop next to it, or exactly how you get. We might have gotten it, and I could have just run away and dove, but I don't know. Yes, continue from checkpoint, please. All right, let's see. Yes, we've seen this cutscene. Okay, here we go.
Enemy seaplanes above us, sir.
We've got to make this quick. I'm allergic to getting bombed.
Go ahead and dive real quick. I want to head back over there while submerged, and then surface next to the plane and see if that works. I'm not sure if that will work or not, but we have to try at least. So we got two Petes. No, wait. No, a Pete and two Jakes. That's what we got. So it seems like the way to do this is going to be stay submerged as much as we can, pop up, shoot the buildings, and then dive again to get away from the planes. It seems like it's going to be the best way to handle this here.
We spotted a land-based gun position, sir.
Also, I'm not sure I like their idea of using a submarine to bombard buildings on the shoreline, especially in the middle of the daylight where there are planes around. But, you know, video game logic. Yeah, there's that plane sitting right there. I would love to be able to get that plane and maybe bomb some enemy installations and whatnot. We're gonna have to surface, not surface, but go up a little. Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and surface because we're right next to the plane now. Artillery.
Sir,
Oh, that takes care of that
Japanese
house.
plane has been left unattended. We can get our hands on it.
Good thinking. We can use it to recon the area.
Do I need to
But we've
stop
got
next
other
to
stuff
it,
do
or
first.
I don't know. I don't wanna sit around with this thing forever. I don't know. Let's try to stop real quick, since they missed with their bombs and they're gonna take a second to reload. Though, are you already coming back? No, you're not already coming back. I don't know. Is this working? Did we get it? Is it ours? Can we take it yet? I guess not. Okay, never mind. Yep, we're done with that. We're done with that. We're gonna get the heck out of here now. Jake, get out of here. Get out of here. I know your plan, and I don't like it. I disapprove greatly of your plan. No, stop it. And he missed. Nice. I love it when they miss. Best thing in the world when they miss.
Enemy aircraft incoming.
Oh, there's another one coming. I'd love to shoot this guy down, but we have to dive. I don't know when we get that plane. Maybe we get that plane, like, now we've unlocked the ability to get the plane, and we just have to wait until after we destroy all of the buildings to actually control the plane. That could be what's going on there. Unless I could just, no, never mind. Okay, well, we gotta get, like, over here to be able to hit those buildings in there. And then I guess we'll go up here and get those ones. I don't remember if there were any on this island, but if there are, we'll go get them too. But yeah. Interesting mission.
We have located an enemy landing
Very
installation.
interesting mission. Man, I wish we could have gone inside of the Gato-class submarine at the Naval Museum. Would have been so cool. I think I overheard someone say something about a power issue. Like the power was out on board the submarine or something like that. So, yeah. Kind of stinks that that happened, but oh well. The thing about some, like, naval museums in the U.S. is, like, a lot of them have submarines as not necessarily the main attraction, but, like, you know, you go there for, say, a battleship or something. A lot of them have a submarine there as well. Their submarines are pretty common, relatively common, I should say, in naval museums in the U.S. Unlike, you know, aircraft carriers, or I guess you could even say battleships are pretty common. I think we have more battleship museums than we do cruiser museums, which is interesting to think about. And as far as I know, we only have 2 aircraft carriers. We have the USS Yorktown, and I believe the USS Midway, I think. As far as I know, that's all we have for carrier museums. But don't quote me on that. Obviously, I can't stop and look right now because I'm doing a mission, but...
Enemy aircraft incoming.
Okay, let's slow down just a little. Let's hit these buildings quickly. Or not. Does this work? No. Please? Back a little farther. Oh, that worked. There we go. Yeah, there's one. I'm assuming... Okay, well, that actually worked. Okay, good. High up there. Can you do me a favor and die? I said die. 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 Come on now. I know we don't have a ton of AA on this thing. And he missed. Okay, well, let's go ahead and dive before our luck runs out with them missing. It was a near enough hit though that they damaged one of our guns, but they didn't miss, which is good. Oh, the rudder actually. Oh, the rudder actually works. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that before. Okay, so let's go like over here, I suppose. Let's go like this, and then like this, and then like that, I guess. I don't know. There, I suppose. And then like a slight turn that way so that we can be broadside on to the shore, I guess. I tried stopping next to the plane. I don't know if I have to stop closer to it, or if you don't actually get to use it until later. I don't know. It's there. That's the hidden objective. I don't know exactly if you have to fly it for the hidden objective to count, or if you just have to find it. But we'll see in a little bit here after we do this objective. Ooh, I bet there's some stuff up here we have to hit, which is going to be really annoying because of where it is so far inland there. Oh, PT boat. Interesting. It's easy for me to forget that the Japanese use PT boats. You never hear about them in, like, anything. Speaking of that PT boat, I wonder where it is. Where is it? Is that... no, that wouldn't be it right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, a lot of it is over there. This is about to get very interesting, I guess, then. Oh, there it is, right there. There's that little PT boat. Alright, well, let's attempt to surface and see how this goes here. Yeah! Yes, AA flag is enough for the radar station, which is nice. Though artillery is probably faster. Yeah. Another hangar here. This gave us some problems last time, so make sure we aim high and actually hit it. There we go. Let's get moving here so we're not a sitting duck for the planes. We're coming in at very high angle dives. Let's start turning and maneuvering and everything. Make ourselves harder to hit. Hopefully. Okay, they missed. They missed. And I think there's one more. Nice, they missed. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Did good with that. Oh, you know what it might be is their machine guns could be damaging our guns. That could be a thing. That actually does work in this game. Storage. I'm assuming it's the big building right there. Yep, appears to be. Let's hit that. And then the radio tower. Right there.
Sir,
there we go.
The enemy base in operation.
Ta-da! Okay, let's get the heck out of here. We gotta get somewhere else before we can dive.
Recon and intelligence duties, I reckon.
Well,
probably, with all the seaplanes around.
See us coming.
Ha! Ha ha! Clever. Ha! Got him! I won't do that again, I promise.
We're back, Nautilus. You did a nice job there with the base, but we got another problem. An enemy cruiser is proceeding towards the islands.
Seems they're looking for revenge after we did a number on their base.
Do you have some fish left we could use to make a run on her?
Yeah, take your pick. We'll breach, so just put that bird down next to us.
This is an interesting concept here. So this is cool. You actually get to see that the float planes do work in this game, which is pretty neat.
This just came in over the wire, sir. The cruiser is called Kumano. It's got a high-ranking enemy on board, heading to a major briefing.
Thanks for the torps, Nautilus.
Don't waste them.
All right.
Make each one count, Catalina.
The cruiser's closing in on the entrance, Skipper.
Don't sweat it. We'll get to her before she joins the others.
Also, pretty sure that is not possible in real life. The way they just refueled the or rearmed the Catalina with submarine-type torpedoes. Pretty sure that's not possible. But you know, logic and stuff. Also, can we use this now? Oh, we can use this now. Sweet. Nautilus, you just not Nautilus. Halibut, you just stay put. I want you to go over here and attack this guy. You can go after these destroyers. You need to, yeah, you need to dive, but you need to go forward more so that you can dive, I think. Right? Maybe. I don't know. You know what am I doing? I'm gonna waste this plane if I just send him over there like that. The Pete I'm talking about. The Catalina is also being shot down, and therefore I need to get in here and drop his torpedoes. Like now. Wait for it, wait for it. Go! Those should hit. Those should definitely hit. Yep, they're gonna hit. Magazine, baby! Didn't do anything. Dang it. Well... Okay, Catalina, you need to run the heck away. Nautilus, this is going to be up to you quite a bit here to sink this guy. Pete, you are on station to provide recon, especially if the Catalina goes down. That will probably miss that destroyer. Yeah, it will. That's okay, because we can do this. Go underneath them, like this, and then launch torpedoes at them, like so. I wish I could see. Let's launch one at this guy. Let's launch a couple more at that guy. We're gonna hit him at least once, maybe twice. Yes, twice. He ought to go down. We're only going to have one enemy destroyer to worry about, in theory, if this one actually sinks, which he should. Yes, nice. Catalina is looking a little bit better now. Let's get the Pete a little bit closer to the fight, like so. Alrighty. Nautilus is ready to go here. Well, I keep saying Nautilus because I'm pretty sure they keep saying Nautilus, but... That's, we also have to remember that we picked a different submarine for this mission than the default one, so... Yeah, the default one might be Nautilus, but this one is not. Alright, here we go. We do have six torpedoes, so let's try a little bit of a wide spread. We're pretty close. And he's not moving insanely fast. But let's try a couple really far out there ones just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. That should be enough to sink him for sure. And the destroyer is on our tail. So we want to turn the stern directly at... Never mind. We're good. Nice. That went pretty well. Other than my first little death there, I was just being careless. Other than that, that went practically flawless. My second attempt from that one checkpoint actually went pretty much flawless from that point forward. So that was pretty great. That really worked out. And I even showed how to get the hidden objective. So yeah, I guess you sail over to the the Japanese plane. I don't know if you have to surface or stop next to it, but you at least sail over to it and then you get it later, and that's the hidden objective. So, hooray!
This perfectly executed operation silenced an important Japanese radio station that was transmitting intelligence directly to Japanese headquarters on their mainland. We've further undermined the Japanese war effort, and it can only be a matter of time before it grinds to a halt.
I wonder if that operation was real, or if they just made that up for the games to demonstrate that submarines have deck guns and can fire at land targets, and also that float planes can actually land on water. And it's actually a game mechanic that actually works, because a lot of games are like, hey, it's a float plane, but don't try to land on water, because we didn't actually implement a thing for that. But this game did, so that's cool. I love this game. I really love this game. Anyway, submarine badge, there's all of the points and the objectives and such, and we got a gold medal, and there's that. So, yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode of Battlestations Pacific. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.